Hey there, Wargamers, Justin and Painter, and today we're going to play some Alpha Strike. I'd like to welcome you guys back to the channel. Thank you for being an awesome lance mate or star mate, whatever the case may be for you. I appreciate you being here to help support what I do. That said, today I've got John out here with me, and we're going to be playing a game of Alpha Strike ACES. That said, let's go ahead and get into the forces, and then we'll get this battle underway. All right, so for the forces today, we've got a level 2 for COMSTAR pitting off against John's Kell Hounds. So for our forces today, for the COMSTAR, we have got a mongoose in the front, got a grasshopper, got a rifleman, got the crocket, got the guillotine, and we got the flashman. And because someone on YouTube land asked they wanted to see the sheets, there's the top two, there's the bottom two. You guys can pause as needed. I'm not fancy enough to get these to be popping up on the screen and looking cool, because time investment. So right now, this is what you get. That said, that is, what was that, 300 points? No, 250 points of COMSTAR. What do we got for the Kell Hounds?
Yeah, for the Kell Hounds, we actually have a star formation. Might be unconventional, but it's what we got to work with. We have in the back row, we have a Shadowhawk, Catapult, Archer, Marauder, as well as a Grasshopper. And then
Is that a Grasshopper or a Trebuchet? That's the Trebuchet model. This is a Grasshopper model.
I grabbed the wrong model. But for this purpose, this is a salvaged Grasshopper.
Baby Grasshopper. I do the same thing because it kind of looks similar.
But I'll let Justin handle the sheet, so in case you guys take a peek at that one.
So there's the definitely not Trebuchet at the top. Boop, boop, boop. Like I said, you guys can pause as necessary, but someone asked, so we're going to put it here. If you think this was dumb and you don't want it, folks, tell me, but I think it's good to have. I just, don't have the time right now to make each one of these pop up on screen. So that said, we'll go ahead and get these guys set up and start blowing up some mix. All right, guys, so we'll be going into turn 1 here. John and I are going to roll off. COMSTAR has rolled a 10.
8.
Okay, so Kell Hounds will be going first. Who do I get control over there? We're doing ACES, folks, and generally we're supposed to split off. When I played with Bob, he didn't give me any to play with.
Really?
Yeah, I think he forgot. And I was kind of a few times I made him roll dice for these, but I didn't actually get to control any forces.
I will do 2. You do 3 of them.
Give me 2 because I got to man these. So let me. I like the Shadowhawk and the Grasshopper. You take the big boys.
All right.
All right. So they're first. What's a Grasshopper's jump?
8 jump.
Let's plop him kind of like up here. I'm assuming that would be somewhere within 8.
Should be. Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, and we'll get him kind of over just a smidge, so probably have a little bit of cover, knowing they're probably going to come that way, so exchange shots. And what was that? Is he teaming 1 or 2?
He is 1.
Okay, so he'll have 2. All right, so, and that leaves you guys with 4. COMSTAR have 6 guys to go. All right, Combros, who is going to go first? Striker, and we have 1 Striker, that's the Mongoose. Doesn't have jump towards lowest health enemy. I'm going to assume it's that direction because they're
all clumped.
One of them is going to be the lowest. And so the Mongoose, where he be? He got a 20-inch move. So he will and try and not die. But he got a pretty good TMM. TMM of a 4. Put that there so don't forget. All right. And his card will be right there. All right. On to the Kell Hounds.
Now, did you claim the Shadowhawk?
Yeah.
Okay. Archer's gonna move up, just in case you guys want to crest around.
Okay. All right. Next up for the COMSTAR dudes is going to be a sniper, and we have 2 of those. We got the Crocket and the Rifleman. So one of those is going to have to go into wizard cover from most enemies. Rifleman, you have that's got a 10-inch move. So he'll cruise don't think he's going to be able to do too terribly much. Let me come around the camera so I can see. So can't quite make it to that. But if he goes... I think he might do something like... I won't have woods, but if he goes there, he's probably going to have reasonable chance at cover from anything that might come around the building. So there will be his TMN and his card. And boop, be down to the Kell Hounds.
I'm going to take the Marauder and go ahead and get partial cover for shots on the Rifleman.
Yep.
Now, get your eyes on this, assuming this is going to be the same going both ways.
How much of him can you actually see?
I can see his right shoulder, right leg, and hip.
Okay, yeah. Good.
So just...
Yep, both ways. Okay. All right. Did we have? I think we had 2 snipers. The other one I think was the Crockett Rifleman. Yeah, Crockett. Strikers already went. So next sniper is going to be up to 24 from nearest enemy. Okay, so he is already almost at 24, but where could he prioritize? Movement. Probably, what's your movement, Crockett? He's got a 6. He's going to cruise up to the corner there and look at the grasshopper. All right, you had what, 2 left over there?
Shadowhawk and Catapult.
All right, so we had 4 at the start of this. Got to move 1 more. All right, so that's it for the snipers. Next up is going to be a skirmisher, which is the grasshopper. And, oops. I always confuse those. That's the Crockett, that's a Flashman. I always confuse them. All right, so most enemies in line of sight. I think the only way he's going to be able to do that is just go in this direction. Yeah. So you can get to the one guy. So he's got an 8.
He wants to get in line of sight of most enemies?
Yeah.
What's his movement, 8?
Yeah.
He can't even make open unless he can jump.
Oh, you can make it here and see dude up there on top
of him.
level.
I'm saying he can't make it through here to see 2.
Oh, no. But this is the maximum he can get. All right. All right. Now on to the kill.
I did measure for the Shadowhawk. He can make it over here and have cover with the building side corner.
Yeah.
And have shots on...
Probably grasshopper.
Yeah, grasshopper with cover.
All right. And COMSTAR 1, so they'll move 1 this time. So do we have more than 1 skirmisher? Yep, Flashman is next. Jump if the lowest health enemy has not yet moved. Lowest health enemy is definitely moved because it's probably the Shadowhawk. Towards lowest health enemies, also probably the Shadowhawk. Flashman has a 10. He can book it. All right, so he's going to cruise this direction and be in line. I'm assuming we can see the Shadowhawk because he should be able to see the grasshopper.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I believe he had a team with 2. He does. Old Flashman. All right, it'll be on you, and then COMSTAR's last guy is the guillotine.
Catapult's going to probably stack up with the Marauder on the Rifleman.
Okay. All right, that is going to bring us to the guillotine for the brawler. Jump into woods to cover from most enemies. That seems like does he have jump? He does indeed have jump, which seems kind of silly. Okay. So his team is 1. He jumped, so 2. Okay. So the Kell Hounds lost, so they will shoot first, and we'll just go ahead and fire everything and go back and forth from there, so it'll be speedy.
So you have shots with the Shadowhawk. You can choose either the Grasshopper or the Flashman, assuming they're both in medium range, which is 24 inches, of course. So 24 inches would be...
It looks like long range in all of them.
So it would be long range. He does have long range.
Yep. We're going to go after... You said he does?
Yes.
We'll go after the Grasshopper because he's a little easier to hit. What's his long range damage?
2.
2. We're going to go with the skulls here will be our crits. What's his skill?
2.
He's skill 2?
Yes.
2, long range is 6, TMM is 1, so 7. Is there any cover on him from his perspective?
No.
Okay. 7s. So it'd be 2 damage
Look at
on
that.
the grasshopper. Whoop.
You got fire with fire when it comes to aces.
Yeah. All right. Next up.
Next up, I'm going to go Marauder on the Rifleman.
Yep.
He does have cover, so that makes his team up from a 2 to a 3. 3, 4, 5 for medium, 6, 7 for skill 2. So I need 7s. Marauder has...
You said he's skill 2? Mm-hmm. Okay.
4 shots. Crits will be red.
Okay.
7s. We got 1, 2 hits.
Boop, boop. Okay.
Same thing with the catapult. He has 3 shots, same skill.
Okay.
Reds again. 1 hit.
Okay.
Then leaves the trebuchet grasshopper. You can see I'm not thrown off because it's the wrong
What's
model.
his skill?
2.
So he jumps, so 4. What's his, oof, it's probably still medium. What's his medium range damage?
4.
Okay, so he's got it. I'm pretty sure this is going to obscure them.
Yeah.
Okay, so you said he's a 4?
4 shots.
4
Skill
shots.
2.
So skill 2 is jump, so 4, 5, 6, 7 for that, 8 for this, and 4 shots. Okay.
He's a beefy boy. At least 2.
2 damage. Yeah, it's still pretty good. The grasshopper.
And
Considering he
Archer,
jumped.
I don't think has any shot.
I think that is correct.
So that's my whole team.
All right. Which one of the 2 over there is easier to hit for the rifleman?
They're both going to be the same.
Both team M1? Which one's got lower HP?
It's going to be the Marauder.
All right, so rifleman's going to shoot the Marauder. He's skill 3, 4, 5 for range, 6 for team and 7 for cover. You want to roll? He's got 4 damage.
Oh, you roll. That's ACES.
All right.
I'll just hit myself.
Here we go. He did 1 damage. I rolled 3 1s and 3 2s.
I'll take that.
Hilarious. All right. Guillotine's going to take a Hail Mary shot. Broski over there. Skill 4, he jumps to 6. Range is 10. 11, nope, 13s is what he would need. He can't hit. So he's out. I think everything else is just going to shoot at... Boy up there, probably. What's the Shadowhawk? Team M1?
2, actually.
2, but he's at like long range.
Long range, 2 TMM in cover. So
Yeah, so this guy's probably still a little bit better. All right, so Grasshopper's going to take some shots. He's got 4. He's skill 4, did not jump, so 4, 6, 7 for cover, 8 9s. No damage. All right, we're going to go over to the Crockett. He will need 8, same shot. Okay, nothing.
Wow.
Woof. And then the Flashman will need 9s. We got 1.
1? On the Grasshopper.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Good exchange.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely favored the non.
It normally goes the other way in the first round for aces.
Fortunately, because I was trying to be fluffy, these guys don't have crazy skills like they usually do because we're playing at 250. So if this was 300 points, I was like, all of them are skill 2s. So I managed.
What are the skills right now?
3, 4, 4, 3, 4,
wow.
4.
So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the aces side.
Yeah.
PTSD with aces happens.
All right, so initiative. Got an 8.
Snake eyes.
All right, so on you to go. So it'll be 5, 2, 6.
Turn 2.
Yep.
All right. Well, this could be something. Let's see. What's the movement on that archer? 8. So he will make it over here. Take cover. Lines of fire.
Okay. All right, first up for COMSTAR is going to be the striker. That is the mongoose. He does not have jump, so that's irrelevant. Towards lowest health enemy. I'm assuming that's probably
going to be the
grasshopper.
marauder, actually. That's lowest health.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Grasshopper he was tied with the most with the archer.
Oh, okay. So he has a 20. So he'll go here.
We can zip.
Yeah. So he can see you. He a fast boy. All right. So striker is done. It is on to the Kell Hounds.
What are your thoughts on the old grasshopper?
What's his jump?
8.
Okay, so that'd be out in the open. I'm kind of thinking we jump, go into kind of there, because I could see the mongoose out in the open, and if these guys come forward to come for him, you can just come around and shoot them.
So you got 2 angles of fire, too.
Yeah, just kind of bait him out a little bit. And with him jumping, he's got a lot of HP. I don't know if they'll kill him.
It works.
Okay. Okay, and YouTube land, I mean, he could have went other places and hid, but like with skill 2s and all this stuff for him, or something like that, I think we're in good shape. All right, so next up is going to be a sniper, which will be rifleman or Crockett. Yep. Stationary for no enemies on 18, at least one in line of sight. Okay. 18 from all enemies. We're going to go with the Crockett. And he's got 6-inch move. So he'd come around somewhere in there. Actually, would you be within 12? Yeah, all right. Let me put him with, we'll get within short range of the grasshopper there. We'll exchange some blasties. Boop. All right. That puts us out of 4. And do we have 3 left over there?
Yes.
Okay. So it will be on to the Kell Hounds.
You know what? I'm thinking about, because he's now within medium range of the Shadowhawk. Mm-hmm. He is not going to go anywhere. I'm thinking about hunkering down. Guarantee those shots definitely hit target.
Okay.
Because he probably won't target the Shadowhawk, with it not being the closest or the weakest. Yeah, he's going to hunker down.
Okay. Next up is another sniper, and that is the rifleman.
Or take aim. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's stationary. I call it take aim. It's stationary.
Blessed child.
Thank you. Okay, so now a rifleman will have woods and cover from most enemies. Boom, and we have to move one more because we had double. All right, so snipers are both done. Next up is going to be the brawler. That's the guillotine. Okay. We are going to move him forward. That is not what the card says to do, but currently this card that they're bringing up is literally just going to be taking 43 points, the second most expensive unit, and literally just have them standing around doing nothing. It says stationary if no enemies within 12 and at least one. He doesn't have one in line of sight anymore, so you have to move. Then it's ground movement to woods and cover for most enemies, which he's already in, which would mean he just stands here and does nothing. So we're going to actually just move him forward to do anything useful. He's not going to be able to hit stuff, but he's going to jump and try and be able to shoot at that guy. Otherwise, this is 190 points versus 250, which is stupid.
It does feel like ACES is a little more advantageous towards maps that have wooded areas versus buildings.
Yeah, because prioritizing the woods makes sense, or if the buildings were low enough to shoot over, but otherwise he literally would have just kept sitting.
He just stays in one spot. Yeah.
Yeah, and this one's not even a sniper. This is the brawler who should be in their face, but it's literally prioritizing just standing there. So YouTube land, that's not what the card says he's supposed to do, but if you want to just win the game, say you won, and then start making decisions so you can actually have a challenge. So that's these two. It's on to the Kell Hounds.
I mean, as Barbosa would say, they're more like guidelines.
Yes.
If you want a fair game. You can definitely, smoke and cheat and know they're going to operate and just pick them off one by one, but
Yeah.
what's the point?
Yeah, I mean, if he didn't bring his guns to bear to at least try and do something, it's 290 versus 190 versus 250, and then they'll just die, and eventually they'll come around and all those models will shoot at them, and might as well just take them off the table at that point.
I'm going to move catapult to get. Well, now we have another target.
You got 2 over there.
Yeah, I want to focus down this Crockett because we're all going to be dropping on him, essentially. Catapult. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to swiggle around. Has intended for cover both ways, I'm assuming. We're down to 1. I think you have, what, 2 left?
I do, but we won the initiative, so we'll do
so
one.
you do 1, then we got 1,
Yep.
you get the last.
So that leaves us with Skirmisher, which is the Grasshopper, and the Flashman. So Skirmisher. Jump towards lowest team and enemy, towards biggest threat. So these are all jumping. So the Grasshopper is the weakest, so we're going to go with him, and he's got an 8 jump.
Weakest is actually Marauder.
So the first one is towards lowest TMM.
Gotcha.
So pretty much anything over here, because I'm pretty sure he's a 1 and he's a 1. The biggest threat's next, but he'll be able to jump towards stuff.
You know, lowest TMM would be the Shadowhawk because he did remain stationary. But still same direction. So
Yeah, so he's going to jump up to here so he has vantage points on stuff without me trying to get down there and eyeball stuff. All right, so that is a jump for that boy. Burp. And it will be on you, and the Flashman will be last.
Marauder. I think we're just going to follow suit. For the Crockett.
All right, towards furthest enemy you can get behind, can't. Towards furthest enemy, yep. So he's also going to just be jumping. He doesn't have jump. So also hilarious. So just going to move the best he can. I have a 10-inch move. Actually, where's 10 going to put me over here? Yeah. Alright, that is the best way I can interpret his card, because he doesn't have jump jets. Alright, so Kell Hounds lost the initiative. They shoot first.
That we do. Grasshopper has 3 short range, which is good. Because he's in the short range of both of those, right?
He's in short range of these 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one we probably have cover. This one I'm pretty sure that, at least from my vantage point, he does not have cover from him, but he has cover from him.
Could be the same TMM.
Yep.
I'm thinking we're going to focus on the Crockett. So roll shots from Grasshopper to Crockett.
All right. So you say skill 2, he jumps, so 4. And do you have 4 damage at short still?
3 at short.
3 at short. All right, so 4, 5, 6 for the building. He got 3 damage.
Good.
All right, and that was on the Crockett.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to do Shadowhawk on the Crockett.
Yep, so Shadowhawk was a 2.
Yep, down to a 1 because we remain stationary.
But how much damage did you do at medium?
Oh, it is 2.
2. Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is this in the way or not at all?
Not from the Shadowhawk.
He did crits, so it'd be 2 damage and a critical.
Good shot.
Okay, so we're just gonna roll this one because they notoriously roll hilarious stuff. Oh, what's a 4?
4 is fire control. That's great.
Boom. I mean, it's gonna make him almost
Gimp him.
useless.
Next up is how much armor does he have left?
Quite a bit. He has currently got 4 armor left.
All right, I'm gonna do Marauder on him. So that'll be 4 shots. Skill 2, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for cover.
Okay.
So 4 shots, need 6s. Crit will be the lime green. 1, 2, 3 hits. Next up, Catapult, same target. He has 3 shots. So I'll take 2 of these out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One hit.
That's his last armor.
Whew. Okay, that's him. Last is the archer. Archer's going to do same target. I have 5 shots at medium. So 2, 3, 4, 5s because he has no cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was a good one. It's going to be 5 hits.
Yep, crit roll. That's an 8.
Ooh. So 8 is weapon hit. And I roll doubles, so we get to roll again.
If only that's how it works. All right, so Ace is going to shoot over. Mongoose is going to take a shot at Grasshopper because it's the only real option he's got. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm pretty sure you're not getting cover from him over there. So 8s, he's got 2 dice. 2 damage to the Grasshopper.
Nice shots.
All right, go ahead and get the Crockett out of, well, I don't think it's going to much matter. We'll just try the Guillotine first. Okay. So skill 4, he jumps to 6, 7, 8, 10s. And he's definitely going to miss the Grasshopper.
Well, you got 1.
I did get 1.
Almost 3.
Yeah. And the Grasshopper up there is going to need 11s. Okay, and he's got 4 damage. If I add those all together, that was all 1s and 3s, or 1s, 2s, and 3s. And then the Crockett is just going to shoot at the guy at point blank. That's 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 1. Not the Ace's day.
It's like name brand Grasshopper, off brand Grasshopper.
Yeah. All right, so that is going to do it for the Aces because the Rifleman has no shots he can see.
Well, this is taking an interesting turn from the start.
Yeah.
But it's not over yet. We've learned that before.
I think that damage output wise, the Kell Hounds are probably in a position that it's probably almost no contest at this point.
They're almost operating like an elite mercenary group.
Yeah, the inability for these guys to roll very well because I've done a little damage to like 1 guy.
It really feels like the opposite of what it normally is on Aces.
Yep. All right. Initiative.
We'll see. We'll see.
4.
5.
Okay. So these guys are first. Okay, so they got 5 and 6. All right, so first one up's going to be a Striker again, which is the Mongoose. Which one of your dudes has the highest move?
Highest move is going to be the Shadowhawk. He has 10 ground, 6 jump. And he's the furthest back.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Mongoose will just kind of come over to, I guess, the center of the table-ish, right around in here. This has also been a not great showing for the Aces in terms of card draws either, because the Striker has been going first almost every round, and he needs to be going last. All right, on to the Kell Hounds.
All right, so you move the Mongoose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That puts him stationary. I'm going to keep the Shadowhawk stationary again.
Okay.
That worked out pretty well last time.
All right, it's going to be the Brawler up next, which is the Guillotine. Ground to most enemies in line of sight. So that is most definitely doable. Your movement is 8. he is going to go to here. I'm gonna look at those 3 dudes because running out in the open is just stupid, and that will at least give him some cover. Okay. Whoop, whoop. On to the Kell Hounds.
Gonna move Archer to this side.
Okay. All right. So now we outnumber by 2. So we got to take 2 guys. Next up is going to be a skirmisher, which is the grasshopper and the flashman. Let's see what the card says. Stationary if enemies 24 and line of sight with team 1 or less. That seems like a not smart idea. Who is the other one that could go? That is the grasshopper and the flashman. Where's the flashman at? Oh, he's over there. He'll move, so that is, he needs to move, so I don't know who that would be. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to do stationary on this guy then. It says if any enemies within 24 and line of sight with team in 1 or less. So
that's almost all of them. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the other ones hadn't moved. And we needed to do 1 more. So that's also going to be a skirmisher. Jump if the highest move enemy has not yet moved. He has. I think that's the Shadowhawk. Cool. And this is where they start getting really stupid. Who wants to do that?
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Okay. He's also going to turn this way as to keep the rear facing his allies for what that's worth.
Who all is left? Grasshopper,
Rifleman, and the Crockett.
So Catapult jumped.
Okay. So you have 1 left?
We have, 1 left.
Okay.
That's going to be the
last 2.
Well, actually, hold on. We have 2 left, Marauder and Grasshopper.
Okay. All right.
You have 1 left?
And then we'll have 1 left after this turn.
So there's still 1 for 1 then, at this rate.
Yeah, because you get the last move. Okay, good. So we're back. We're on track. All right, so Sniper doesn't have jump. The Crockett does have jump. 12. He's got plenty within 12. Like it's the dumbest thing. What's your jump range?
That Crockett's a cool looking mech. I like its design.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna opt to use the Rifleman instead of the Crockett with this card because the jump on that Crockett's absolutely stupid, just straight up dumb. His skill right now with fire control is a 5 with a jump at 7. He can't hit anything. So we'll just bring the Rifleman over here and look at what he can look at.
And YouTube land, that's a good example of using common sense over just straight rules if you're playing ACES, because that pretty much renders that unit like useless.
Yeah, we also have multiple snipers and multiple skirmishers, so I'm just kind of pulling a card and seeing which one gives them a little tactical flexibility with which one is going to take the activation. The Rifleman doesn't have jump. I opted to give it to him because if that Crockett jumps, he's useless.
And again, with using ACES in-house rules, I mean, the goal is to have fun.
Yep.
If you're gonna have more fun by taking these cards as suggestions and not law, then do that. I mean,
Yep.
otherwise, what's the point of wasting 2 hours rolling dice? You want to have fun.
Yep. Yeah, if you want to exploit them like it's a video game, you can, and then it won't be any fun because you already know you're going to win by cheating them.
But if you're by yourself doing that, you like that, go for it. But
Yep.
in a group setting with multiple people, keep that in mind to not just consider you just want to win. Consider how much fun you're having too.
Yeah. I like to look at ACES as though you're like the GM and you're trying to make good decisions that are fun for everyone involved. You're not necessarily playing against the player, but also if the GM just hands you the game, then it's not rewarding either. So, but it's on to Kell Hounds.
All right, so we have the Marauder and the Grasshopper. Do you want to make a move with the Grasshopper? Have you thought about what you want to do with him? He's kind of not in a terrible spot, but he has a lot of options open to him.
What's his movement?
He's got 8 jump. So
I can't get him out of harm's way. But I think we just jump to here and we'll just shoot down on the Flash Man.
his short range, okay, he's got 3 shots short.
Yeah.
So
That might be useful, but then he's not getting shot there, and the Crockett's going to have a hard time anyway. So I think it puts him at Team M2, right?
and Crockett is the one that's left on that team, right?
Yep. So Crockett.
2.
Yeah, so he pulled a decent one this time, although he is going to die for it. So stationary for no enemies within 12 and at least 1 enemy in line of sight. So he's stationary.
How much health does he have left?
2.
So like a split shot target.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So
it.
we have the Marauder left with a flashman in his face. At this point, the way I move, he'll have shots on the Grasshopper or he'll have shots on the Shadowhawk, both of which can take hits from him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not going to kill anything. Marauder can just ignore him with his 8-inch move, which, can he make it to the building corner? Not really.
Yeah, that's why the Grasshopper opted to jump. And if he could have just walked over here, probably would have walked.
He almost could, but he's a little far from it. So we could move around and get side shots on the Grasshopper. Start wearing him down. Make sure we got the movement around. Oops. That would put his piece right about here. And, yep. So I think we'll do that.
Okay.
Try and play smart. Old Marauder is fragile.
This is true. All right, so shooty time.
So I believe you guys shoot first this time.
And do. Yep. So the Mongoose is saying to shoot the thing with the highest move. What's the Shadowhawk's move?
It's 10, but he also did not move, if that matters.
Yeah, it's looking for just the move value.
All right, so Shadowhawk is going to be his target.
That would be him.
Well, cover, so consider a team M1, basically, because I hunkered down.
Yeah.
So best chance would be to hit him. But if you override that and shoot the Grasshopper, he has 2 armor left.
Yeah. I'm trying to... I guess I'll start with the Guillotine, because the only target he's got is the Grasshopper.
Let's go for guaranteed shots first.
Yeah. And then see if there's any interpretation that needs to happen after that. All right, so he's in medium range. So he is skill 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3 damage. 2, 3. It does not tell him to overheat, and OV really doesn't matter right here, so 8s.
And blacks are crits.
The black or the skull ones to the black and silver.
That's Atlas.
Yep. So we got 2 points of damage on him.
On the Grasshopper? Mm-hmm. All right, armor is gone.
Okay. How much lives he got left?
Life, he has 6.
Okay. Yeah, so the Grasshopper's just going to shoot at the Grasshopper. Can destroy is the first one. You can't technically destroy him. The next thing in line is TMM, which he's the highest TMM he can see.
I mean, could technically with the right
That's true.
crit roll, so.
But not likely otherwise. So I was stationary, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. and he has 4 damage. So 3 damage on him.
All right, roll your crit.
8.
8, I think it's weapon. Yep, weapon hit.
Okay. Okay. All right. Let's take a quick peek. Yeah. All right. All right. So Crockett is going to shoot. Same guy. We're skill 5 because of the fire control, but he's stationary, so 4. He's got 3 damage because he had a crit on him. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got 1 damage on the grasshopper. Here's his internal. We rolled a 5.
5 is no crit.
Okay.
So you got 1, right?
Yeah. How much has he got left?
I think 2. Yeah, 2.
Okay. I feel like all the cards are now telling me to do dumb stuff, which is not what anyone would do. I think that logic dictates that Flashman should shoot that dude in front of him. It's telling him that he should shoot him.
No, shoot him.
Yeah,
that's
a really stupid tactical decision.
It's dumb not to. Like a no-brainer.
Yeah, so 6s. He got 2.
Exactly what he needed.
Yep. Cool.
All right. First blood goes to Aces.
I mean, you're going to kill at least one guy this turn anyway. So that leaves the Mongoose, who will now shoot at the Shadowhawk. And he has got skill 4.
5, 6,
5, 6,
7.
7s. Yep, and he's got 2 damage. Go on, Mongoose. 2 damage.
All right.
And then the Rifleman's only shot is on the Catapult. He has skill 3, 4, 5, 6. What did we botch that? Pretty bad. So 3 damage.
On the Catapult?
Yep, it's the only one he could see. And that's it. It's on to the Kell Hounds.
All right. Do you want to do the Grasshopper first? Since he's dead.
What's the Grasshopper's damage output at medium?
4.
4, he's skill 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does he have any crits on him from last turn?
No.
Okay. So he's 2, he's jumped, so 4, 5, 6, 7. He's going to shoot at the Crockett.
Try and finish him off?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I see at least 1.
He got 2 damage.
That's what he needed, right?
Yep. So
cool.
Crockett's
Mutual
dead.
destruction.
Yep. So in that case, choosing between the Crockett or the Flashman, there was a tactical reason to do that. And by him shooting the Crockett, it allows these 2 to shoot him.
Mm-hmm. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to do Catapult on the Flashman. Rear shots.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
So I got, well, I think I'm within short range.
You're in short range.
Yeah. So 2 shots normally, so bump up to 3.
Mm-hmm.
2, I jumped, so 3, 4.
Should be 6 with the
Yeah,
end.
6s.
Mm-hmm.
One, 2 hits.
Okay. Does he have IF, LRM, SRM?
Yes, IF
so-
and LRM.
Yep, so the Flashman has AMS, so reduces by 1. So he took
Alright.
1 of the 2.
All right, so that was that one. Grasshopper shot. We have Shadowhawk. We have Archer. And we have
Yeah,
Marauder.
both of those might also have it. The Archer, I'm assuming, has IF.
Yeah.
Does the Shadowhawk have like IF 0?
Yep.
Yeah, I figured that was very common. Okay, so but either one of those shooting at that Flashman should be aware of AMS.
All right. Marauder is going to fire off on the Grasshopper.
Yep.
That's the only target. So it's going to be 4 shots. 2, 3, 4. Do you stay put?
Yeah.
So I need 4s.
Yep. That's what the card told him to do. So 4 damage?
Yeah. Almost a crit.
So it went internal?
Oh, I did. 6. 6 is weapon hit.
Everybody with the weapon hits.
Now we have Archer and we have Shadowhawk. What do you want to do with the Shadowhawk? He has shots on Grasshopper, which is internal. Flashman, which I think probably shouldn't because of AMS.
I mean, it would reduce to a minimum of 1, which your damage is already pretty low anyway, but I think the Grasshopper's probably a better bet because it's an easier shot.
Yep. So skill 2 down to 1.
1.
He's at medium, I think. So 3, new 3s.
How much damage did it do?
2.
2. All right. So 2 hits. And that'll be an internal. We rolled a 10.
Fire control.
Cool. That Grasshopper is going to be useless. All right.
Archer. What's the Grasshopper have left?
3.
Let's just try to take him out.
Yep.
Archer has 5 shots at medium.
Yep.
Skill 2, 2, 3, 4. Any 4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's not miss. Yeah, I got him.
He did.
He got blasted off the roof.
That he most definitely did.
So both Grasshoppers went down the same turn.
This is true.
Interesting.
Okay. Dun-dun-dun.
I think it's down to 4 units on each side, am I correct?
Yep.
All right, so that makes initiative easy.
Oh, that does. All right. So we got a 7.
9.
All right. 4, 2, 4. It's going to have us going with a skirmisher first, which the Grasshopper is dead. Do we have any other skirmishers? We do. Flashman. Ground towards furthest enemy you can get behind. Does he have jump? No. All of those are going to move, so we're going to. He's just going to back up to approximately there. That is nothing what his card said, because if I go behind anything, you just move and he can't shoot, which is also not what they want you to do, because they want you to try and prioritize cover and shooting and stuff. So that's him. I actually don't know if he could actually get behind anyone anyway.
My thoughts would be to have the Archer, I'd say hunker down. Because that's 5 almost guaranteed shots on the Flashman. And the Archer does have IF, so reduces by 1, right?
Yes.
So that's still almost guaranteed 4 shots going into him.
So it'd be 1, 2, yeah. So we need 5. So, yep. Yep.
So I think that's a.
Okay.
I think we'll do that.
Okay. So next up is going to be Striker. All right. So he's got someone in line of sight towards nearest enemy you can get behind. All right. Well, for once, he's actually going to do something he needs to do. It's smart, proper.
That I expected.
He did it. Good job, Striker. The first turn you didn't go first. All right, it's on you.
I'm going to move the Marauder. Wait. He's moved already, right? I'm going to move the Marauder to the other side.
Yep.
Because he does not have any of that stuff, so it's going to be full damage.
Yep. Okay, so that was the Striker. The Brawler, I think, died. Because that was... No, that's the Guillotine. Guillotine's still up. All right, one of the Snipers died. And Skirmisher. All right, so next up is going to be a Sniper. That is the Rifleman. He didn't have jump towards most allies in line of sight facing most enemies. He's just going to move. He got a 10. I think he had a 10. It's either 8 or a 10. It's a funky one. He has a 10. It's a fantastic little rifleman that the...
He's been out of the fight most of the fight.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only option he's really got there. Just come on over. Even though your dude's just going to move. But that's all he's got. And then that will leave the Brawler for last.
Shadowhawk.
Okay, Brawler. Into woods are cover from most enemies, towards highest health enemy, towards lowest TMM. If he goes over there, okay, yeah, so if he goes this direction, what's your speed? He has an 8-inch. Okay, so I can go. Boop. Okay, so, and actually, you have cover this way, but not this way. His left foot's barely behind that. All right, that is a 1, and it is on the Kell Hounds. What's your short range damage with that catapult?
2.
What's your medium range damage?
3.
Let me see. All right, so COMSTAR lost. They shoot first. All right, so Striker, he has skill 4. We are behind you, and he has 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the rear. So he needs force to hit your archer. I still managed to miss one. Cool. 3 damage. Okay, so he's done.
Good job.
Guillotine. It's going to shoot the archer. It's the only thing he can see. So it's going to be medium range. Does not tell me to OV. How much life's that archer got?
He has 4 armor left, but 6 internal.
Let's grab the Flashman first. Yep, so this is shortest range, which I believe is also here. So 4, 5, 6, so you need 7s for cover. So we'll do him first.
And did he have a critical?
He does not. He did. The Crockett.
That's right.
And then the
They
Grasshopper.
look so similar.
Yeah, they do. All right, so we're skill 4. We're at medium range, so 6, and you have cover, so 7s. We got 2. Okay. And then the Guillotine. Yeah, whatever. So he's got 3, and he is skill 4, 5, 6. Here we go. My God.
I see 2 1s.
Yeah, so he got 1 point of damage. I've rolled so many 1s, 2s, and 3s today. And then I don't think the Rifleman has a sight on anything, so it is on you.
Let's do Shadowhawk on the Mongoose.
Yep.
It's the only shot he has. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, sorry. He's team M4.
Ooh, 2, 6.
That probably would have
8.
changed where he was going, but sorry.
So 8. Do you want to roll that?
Oh, sure. How much damage is it? 2 damage?
2.
Need
8s. Yeah,
I
there
got
we
1.
go. There we go.
Oh, look, I can roll an 8.
Just not a 5.
Yeah. Okay.
We're down to 4, aren't we? Yeah. All right, so Marauder is going to pop shots on
Flashman?
Flashman. That's all I can see. So Marauder's got 4 shots. So 4, 5, 6, and he
is team M2. It's up here.
6, 7, 8. So I need 8s. Sixes.
You skill 2?
Yeah, 2, 3, 4.
Fire control or anything on you?
Not on the Marauder.
Okay.
The one that got fire control was the Grasshopper. Ooh, we got 1 miss, so 3 hits.
Okay. That was on the Flashman.
Yep.
And that was from the Marauder. 1, 2. How many hits?
3.
3. Good.
Let's go Archer on the Marauder, or
The Flashman.
Flashman. It's going to be 5 shots. 2, 3, 4. Of course, when he hits, we'll reduce it by 1.
B5.
Those all hit, so 4 damage.
Yeah, 1 internal.
6, I believe this weapon hit.
So many weapon
Just
hits.
blowing whole appendages off.
Yep. All right.
So those 2, we still have the catapult, and we have the catapult still.
Just catapult.
Catapult has, I believe, it's 3 shots on Flash Man. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s again. Miss, miss, and hit. So 1 hit. That's internal. So 7. MP hit.
Oh no. All right. Initiative?
Yeah.
A double ones.
6.
Okay. All right, COMSTAR bros. We still have 4 of you. Who is first up? First up is a sniper. Oh my god. Oh, that's just the rifle one because the other guy's not. Yeah. So, I also feel like the Aces struggle with this many tall buildings because, like, woods
They're better
cover,
for forested areas.
jump.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like he can't. Like the next thing is go into line of sight to lowest health enemy. He can't actually go see anything. And then in terms of trying to like plan ahead for what the team might do, because you're looking at cards, it's not like you can like plan turns ahead. It's like, oh, I'll move him here because they're gonna go wherever. No. Cards are going to say something dumb. All right. Okay, it's on you.
Well. Interesting. Shadowhawk is going to jump. Gives him a team of 3.
Does he have weak jump jets?
Uh,
JMPSW?
oh, he does have weak. But still team of 2.
Yep. Is this standard team M2?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So for the striker, yeah, it's like I don't even know where he's supposed to go because this is second instead of first as he's been going most of the game. But none of these actually make sense because these guys are just going to move. So it's like can't go towards something to destroy. You'll move. So I need a position where he thinks he will see you, and where will that be? So,
Well, as battle tends to affect plans, they go out the window once it starts.
with the cards, if you and I were making these decisions, they would be very different. Because that guy would have just waited. Like, we'll see how the how the Aces cards when they actually come out, which Randall posted. They're supposedly been working on them. We'll see how the actual final is. Being able to have some kind of priority impact on them, so they're not just being completely stupid.
See, I think Marauder's going to hunker down, possibly. Yeah. He's going to hunker down. Try to get rid of that little mongoose.
Next up's the Brawler. That is going to be the Guillotine. Have no enemies. There's definitely one. The woods are covered from. Yeah, see, and this is the thing again with this one. It's going to tell him to prioritize woods and cover for most enemies, which means if I don't move him out, he's not going to shoot anything.
Yeah, if they designed this around like urban warfare, I think the cards would read different.
Okay. So that's where he's going to go. Otherwise, he was just going to literally stand in the woods and do nothing again. All right, so on you. I think that just leaves me the Flash Man.
Wait a minute. The rifleman moved already?
Yep.
Not quite enough room to get behind him.
So Flashman, 18 from nearest enemy. Try and do the archer. I'll probably do something like, what's your movement? 10. Okay, so you can wrap around the corner. Alright, so he's going to be approximately right there. And that is... No, he's not, because his movement's cut in half. So he's got a 5-inch move, which would mean he is somewhere further up. Okay, so he will back to this corner looking at the archer. Okay, so still within 18. At least that's semi what he's supposed to be doing. It says to 18 from nearest enemy.
So we got the archer left.
Yep.
And Rifleman's full health, right?
No.
Really?
Yeah, you already shot him.
Oh, how many
Shot.
armor does he have left?
2 armor
2 armor?
and 3 structure.
How much damage does he put out?
4.
He can still hurt.
How much damage did Archer do?
5 at medium.
I mean, you could just move him out of line of sight of everything and just shoot at that rifleman, and then let the Shadowhawk maybe try and kill the Flashman. And if not, the Flashman's going to only shot
What's the
Shadowhawk.
mongoose have left?
3.
I really want that mongoose gone. I just don't like its ability to get behind things. Late game that matters. So,
I mean, if you kill at least one model, this turn's not going to matter. You're going to outnumber him, which has also been the issue. If he waited to go last, which he hasn't, that would help. But if you get ahead on activations, it won't matter.
should be able to finish him with the catapult, just in case shots go bad.
Yep.
That's everything.
You going after Rifleman?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you do like this? I can't see you. Then.
Oh, you can't. No.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so
You shoot first because
yeah.
you lost initiative.
HP on Shadowhawk and Archer.
Shadowhawk's HP is currently at 3 armor, 5 structure. Archer is 1 armor, 6 structure.
Okay.
Catapult's 2 armor, 5 structure, and Marauder is 5
So
armor.
the Rifleman's going to prioritize Archer because the next in line's lowest TMM, which is going to be him. So he's skill 3, 4, 5, 6, 7s.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one. So that's 4 damage.
On Archer?
Yeah.
Internal.
10.
Fire control.
Okay. Flashman, I believe his only target is that.
Shadowhawk.
Yep. So he's -1 damage. So
He also
is,
has the catapult.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. So that is 3. Which one are they both at medium range?
Both are same team M2.
Okay. All right. So he's technically Team M2. He's Team M1, but has cover. But it's saying Team M standard, so it would be the catapult.
Yep.
Their HPs are both similar, so it's not going to much matter. He's at -1 damage because he has a weapon hit on him. So he's going to OV for 1 because he's going to die this turn, probably. So it puts him back to 4. He's skill 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the catapult.
Did he take a fire control, or
No.
is it a weapon hit?
There's a weapon hit.
Okay.
No damage.
Close.
Okay. The guillotine. Okay, he can see that guy. You also see the Marauder. Marauder's gonna be an easier shot. So he will shoot at the Marauder, and he's also gonna go for broke because I have not gotten a single card that says overheat. He's gonna OV for 2 because we need to try and do something on the Marauder. He is skill 4, 5, 6, 6. Yeah, he's out in the open.
Yep.
So 6s. It would have been hilarious if I missed a bunch of that. I still did miss one. So it's going to be 4 damage on the Marauder. Boop.
Good hit.
And a striker mongoose, 4, 5, 6. He's got 2 shots. Also go at him. No OV, so just 2 shots. 2 damage.
Same target.
Yep.
Marauder.
Yep.
Internal.
Yep. 4.
4 is fire control.
Well, all right. Well, we got 2 of you guys. They're gonna at least be down to normal shooting stats. Yeah. All right. Do your do.
Okay. So Archer is going to go on the Rifleman because that's his only target. 5 shots. 1, 2.
Do you have overheat?
3. No.
Okay.
4. 5. That was my first check.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, with him taking a fire control, might as well do it now. Who's skill 2?
Yep.
Has he got no crits on him from previous turns?
2.
Because he got the fire control this turn. So
3,
2,
4,
3, 4, 5, 6.
6s. Okay, that's a miss. That's a miss. 1, 2, 3 hits.
Okay, so 1 internal. 10.
10,
I think that's
dang.
another weapon hit.
Fire control. he's just
Arms
he's
and
just
computers.
iron sighting that baby. Like iron sights on a roller coaster. Yeah, that was him. We're gonna do. What's he have left?
2.
2. Catapult's gonna finish him off. He's only got 3 shots, so law of averages, I'll be able to finish him off.
Yeah.
So 3 shots. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7s. 3. 2. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
2 hits.
Okay. That'll do it.
All right, that was him. Still got Marauder left. Marauder's going to fire on the mongoose. Yeah. I do have overheat also. I should. Mongoose has what, 3?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I believe the Marauder just took a fire control, so now it's the turn to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, OB1, so it'll be 5 shots. 3, 4, 5. Skills down to 1, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no.
Wow.
That's a no, and that's a no. All misses.
Wow. Wow.
Cool. GG, Super Pro. Shadowhawk.
What's Shadowhawk got for medium range? Is it 2?
2.
So he jumped, so he's what, skill 4 right now?
Yep.
5, 6, would be 7, 8, but he took a MP hit, which knocks one of his team one down, so it'd be 7s. Well, we crit miss. We got 1 hit on the Flash Man, and that's the last one he needed because he only had 1 HP left.
Oh, wow.
So don't even gotta worry.
Well, it's getting a little messy towards the end.
Yep. And that's why I overheated him, because I knew he was gonna die.
All right, OV on the catapult. Wait, I OV'd the catapult, not the Marauder.
You overheated the Marauder onto the striker.
Didn't I OV the catapult?
I don't remember. I don't even know if he's got OV.
He does. He has OV1.
You might have. I don't remember.
I don't. Who do you shoot at?
The Rifleman.
I don't think I did for him. I shot 3 times. He has 3. No, I didn't OV him.
Okay, I thought it was the Rifleman. He might have
Yeah.
shot. No, I don't think he shot here because he just shot here, so it's probably the Rifleman. All right, initiative. Got 4. God wills it.
Good with it.
Yeah.
Go Kingdom of Heaven.
All right, so, oh no, the striker's going first. Towards the highest move enemy. Cool.
I mean, it either goes first or second. There's not a lot of options.
Yeah, well, at least he would have someone else going.
That guillotine's fresh.
Yeah, with 2 heat on, he's not doing anything.
Oh, he's got 2 heat?
Yeah, yeah, V for 2. What's the move on the archer?
Archer's move is 8.
We're just gonna move him there and just say that's towards the guy, because there's no reason to go anywhere else. It's dumb. He'll just die. If I did what that card said, I would be coming here, and the archer turns around, goes short range, kills him.
Yep, archer's going to cover. Oh, I got to move 2, don't I?
Yeah.
So him and...
Actually, you have outnumber me. You have what, 3 left?
We have 4 to your 2.
Yes, and I would have... You would not be able to end on a double, so you're going to have to move all but 1. And then I'll get this guy, and then you get your last move.
Okay.
Yep. Because right now you outnumber me 3-1 with activations.
So we will have the catapult stationary.
Yep.
And I think the Shadowhawk should probably get off the roof.
What's his HP looking like?
Well, actually, no, he's good.
Yeah, just be stationary.
Yeah, we'll
That's what I would do.
down.
Yeah, shoot stuff. And he's saying ground towards the highest health enemy. And his movement is a 4.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
That's another thing that ACES does not do well, is they don't address heat.
Yeah, because they'll say overheat.
Well, I haven't had any overheat cards actually come up, but they don't address trying to shunt heat or
Yeah,
how to prioritize
there's
it.
no way of shunting heat.
Yeah, because like he probably should have just went to the corner, cleared heat, came out next turn.
But then at that point, he'd be by himself.
Oh,
So.
yeah. I mean, also striker. This guy probably just would have hid. That was the best decision, to have him actually attempt to play instead of hiding behind a building.
Marauder is not looking too hot, but
He has a fire control hit and a heat on him.
yep, he is also overheat. So I think he's going to actually...
What's his movement with 1 heat on him?
Yeah, it's reduced by half, right?
-2.
Oh, 6.
Put him back where he was for a second. If he goes 6 that way, can he see him but not him?
Not 6, no. Because you're right in the middle open. 6 would be right here.
Okay.
Yeah, no cover.
All right, so doing quick math, I have skill 4, I have 2 hit on me, so skill 6, that'd be 7, 8, 9. How much life do you have left?
2.
Okay, yeah.
I think I'd rather clear heat
Yeah.
and then come back around.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do for him.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep, so shoot time. Mongoose is shooting at the thing. And see, now it says to the thing with the highest move. Okay. Who's the highest move of the 3 he can shoot?
Shadowhawk.
Okay, yeah. That's also the smartest thing to be shooting. He's got 2 damage. So skill 4, 5, 6. 2 damage on Shadowhawk.
Okay. And guillotine?
And his is the thing with lowest TMM, which is going to be Shadowhawk. So we're skill 6 because of the heat, 7, 8 for range, 9 because of the building. And he's got 3 damage. Nothing. He almost got a hit. Okay. Do your thing.
Archer on old Mongoose. Archer's got 5 shots. That should be enough.
Now, has he got crits on him? I know I got 2 fire controls last time.
He has 1 fire control hit, so his skills are 4.
Yep.
So 4, 5, 6, 7,
10.
8, 9, 10.
Yep. See, at least
Got 1.
Yep.
Almost 2. Is that internal?
No.
Ooh.
If you go internal, he's dead.
He's got 1 hit internal. Gotcha. All right, that was him. Shadowhawk, same target.
Yep.
Skills 2, 3, 4.
Cover from the Shadowhawk?
Let's say yes.
Okay, yeah. I didn't actually get down and look. I just kind of put him over
there. So 2 shots. Skills down to 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, roll.
there. He said he is a skill 1.
From hunkering down, yeah.
Yep, okay. So 7. We said I had cover, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be 5, 6. Should be 8. Your skill 1, 2 for range is 3.
Yep, 8. Yep, that was that.
All right, so 8. So here we go. If I add those all together.
Cool. That was him. Catapult. Let's see if you can do it. Since you did the same thing. You have 3 shots. Skill 2. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 for cover, down to 8 for hunger. So 8s again. 2, 3. Yeah.
C2.
Yep.
He did.
I almost overheated. Thought about it. And then he's in clear. So
Yep.
that's everybody. Turn 7.
Yep. We have gotten a 4.
5.
Oh no.
10.
And the striker's first again.
Well, he's dead.
Oh, right. Sorry. All right. So you'll actually have to move some shit. Because you can't end on moving multiples.
Correct. So in that case,
You've got 3 dudes to move. This doesn't come up much YouTube land. Explain it. He has 4 activations to my 1, and you can never end on a multi. And technically I lost initiative and would normally go first, but there's no way to do that where it functions, so he'll have to move down until he's got 1 guy left. Then I'll go and he'll get the last move. Look at him go.
Moves what, 4?
Mm-hmm. We're just gonna, if you don't
Leroy
kill him this turn,
Jenkins.
we're just gonna call it because there's no tactical things to be garnered from this. Good. Yep.
See if you can kill somebody first. Your best target's going to be the Marauder.
How
He
much
has
life
2
does that
health.
Archer have left?
Archer has 3.
3 left?
Mm-hmm.
But it's short range.
Is he?
I don't know. You got the little widget that's 6. You can check easier than I can.
Oh yeah, go for it. Get him.
He's gonna OV for 2 and shut himself down because whatever.
He's just going to blow himself up.
1, 2, 3, 4. So he had 2 heat on him. So he's skill 6. You moved with team of 1, so 7s.
Trip the core. I see 1.
You got 2.
2. You have a crit.
Oh, 7. Doesn't matter. No explosions this game.
MP hit.
Oh no! Well, he got a lot of HP, so have at it.
Archer goes first. He's at short range, so it's 3 shots. I don't know if a 5 hits.
What's your? Oh, you had fire control, right?
Yep. So
You
4.
need 5s.
Then that hit. 3 hits.
Yep.
Shadowhawk has 2 shots. It's going to be 2 more hits.
Okay.
Marauder has 4.
I believe he also has a fire control.
He does. And he's also going to overheat. Because why not? 2, 3, 4.
So he has 4. It's still usually 6s.
So 4, yeah, 5, 6.
Yep.
So I'll do 5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One miss. So I got 4 hits.
Internal. Blow him up.
8. Weapon hit.
I'm gonna mark it, but it won't matter.
Yeah.
It does it. Even if you don't kill him next turn, he has to stand there and restart, and then you
Yeah.
just nuke him.
Catapult's got 3 shots.
Do you have OV?
He does.
Do it.
And he will.
Do it. Let's go.
One, 2, 3 hits.
Internal. Obviously.
10.
Oh, that one's the fire control, I believe.
Yep.
Cool. Another computer guy.
So your skill is like a 9.
No, my skill's a 6. He can't shoot before heat, so he'd have to clear. So next time he shoots, it would be a 6. And that's if you somehow rolled all 1s next turn. If you shoot at him your skills are treated as -4, which means you're basically effective zeros on all of them. So, yeah, which technically, actually, some of those in the rules, if you would need less than a 2, you'd auto hit. I always play where double ones would miss, but yeah. So you're gonna kill him. There's no need to go on.
No, we can lay this one down because I'll just have the charge and melee him.
Or you just walk up and literally just punch him.
Yeah,
Boom,
melee.
was it?
Yeah. I was going to DFA, but he's too far away. So. Alrighty, ACES goes down.
All right, guys, there you have it. That's turn 7 victory for the Kell Hounds, and quite possibly the most abysmal ACES showing I think we've had yet. Normally I do pretty well, but the cards came out in really weird orders where stupid stuff was happening, and as much as I don't mind dense terrain like we've got, today was pretty bad. Do you want to walk in one time?
Yeah.
I'm sitting here staring at him like, I can ask questions like you guys know I'm off screen. Yeah, that was pretty rough. Normally we're kind of fighting uphill battle with the ACES, but it was trying to prioritize like cover and trees, which makes sense, except for when the cover and trees is behind buildings and they can't shoot anything. And then the striker going first or second every turn is pretty rough. I don't think we've had an ACES game yet where the ACES got beat this bad. We killed one guy.
It's pretty lopsided.
Yeah.
I think I said this a few times during filming, but it's become very apparent that ACES operates best in maps that have trees and not buildings, because therefore you still get cover and shoot out, which is, I think they're designed to do that and support from a distance. In this case, you get cover, it really narrows down your lines of fire, and a lot of their cards don't make sense. I mean, half the moves that Justin made with ACES didn't have anything to do with what the cards said to do.
Yeah, because if otherwise it would have just been feeding him one guy at a time to die, and that's almost what happened anyway. I think if we had more of these like one height buildings that you can shoot over and give cover but don't block full line of sight would be fine. But with so many of these, we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7, 8 things that fully block line of sight on a mech. So once somebody walks forward, with everyone being able to like prioritize hiding and then shoot the guy, the next guy comes in, shoot the guy. This was literally like, I don't know, fatal funnel kind of situation where we walked out, got killed.
There needs to be like an urban warfare ACES deck that just operates a little different because it doesn't make sense.
And then an ability to adjust priorities. So like with the way that the numbers work, trying to figure out in what order they go. Units, at least in this case, the striker, which was the mongoose, which is basically the COMSTAR version of like a what is a dire moth? Fire moth. I keep saying dire moth like fire wolf or some shit. The dire moth, same thing for like a clanner. Like that thing lives and dies by its ability to try and go last or as close as last as possible. Going first, you're just gonna get killed unless you go and hide, which the ACES deck won't do. So like the striker wants to go first, get behind somebody, that then moves. So now you got to make a decision to not do that. And then if you were forced to go early with your light and you had full control, you would not run out there and die. You'd run to an advantageous spot. So hopefully when initiative swings your way, you can come out and get a good maneuver. They don't do that. So this normally it's pretty good. This time was rough.
Yeah, the lights need to operate like flankers. They're being used more as like forward combat scouts, and it doesn't correlate in Battletech numbers.
Yeah.
They just get destroyed.
Yeah. That said, though, we blowed up the ACES. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and be on the lookout for this to hopefully come out at some point. I know Randall on, I think it was Instagram, had posted they had some updates or some pictures or something. Like it's still being worked on or produced or something like that. So it hasn't been abandoned as far as we know, but we haven't seen any actual like public updates for it since the initial Kickstarter when they gave us the printable stuff. So keep an eye out. Hopefully the polished product will be something that is more polished and functional. But that's it. If you guys enjoyed this, hit the like and subscribe. Sign off in the comments. Let us know how abysmal this was or things we could do better. And as always, keep painting your models, keep rolling your dice, and we will catch you guys next time. If you made it this far, you're probably a viewer that already hits that like button when you see a video come up. You're probably already a subscriber, and you probably jump into the comments down below to help support the channel, to help support that algorithm. But if you're looking for some other ways to help support the channel too, make sure you check the description down below. Maybe you want to pick up some paints from Monument Hobbies. That's my paint of choice. The Pro Acrylic line is chef's kiss, good stuff. Maybe you want to check out some of the offerings from Death Row Designs, where I work in my day job. We got plenty of 3D printed products, as well as MDF terrain, some of the stuff that I have designed myself and we play with here on the channel. And if you're looking to bolster your Battletech ranks, miniatures, and offerings, make sure you check out Bobby from Fortress Miniatures and Games. He's one of the main supporters of the channel as well, and supporting any of these companies helps support what I do and helps to ensure that I can continue to bring content to all of you. If you want to become a super supporter, I highly recommend you guys check out the Patreon. You guys give that extra little edge to help push more content out, and I really do appreciate that. And my ultimate goal on the channel is to continue to be able to not only put out the content we have now, but to get to a point where you can put out more content later, whether that be battle reports or painting tutorials or just more rambles, anything at all. I'd like to be doing more content for you. This is something that I enjoy. I like being able to cast a light into the darkness to bring a little bit of hobby positivity to all of you and make you feel good, and also enjoy playing games myself. As we do the final sign off here though, I do want to go ahead and switch on over and do the scroll of awesome to showcase all the Patreon supporters, the super supporters of the channel, to give them some recognition for helping support what I do. Thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time.